everyone! Welcome back to Mr. English Touch. I'm Emma, and I'm so glad you're here today.
And I'm Jack. If you've ever found yourself struggling to speak English smoothly or quickly, today's episode is exactly what you need.
That's right. We're going to talk about something truly powerful, how to think in English. Once you master this, everything about speaking, listening, and understanding English becomes much easier and more natural.
Exactly, Emma. Most learners study English for years, but still think in their native language first, then translate every sentence. That slow process makes speaking difficult.
Yes, and translation not only slows you down, it also makes your English sound less natural. So today, we'll help you break that habit. We'll share 11 practical, proven tips to help you start thinking in English like a native speaker.
Why thinking in English matters.
Before we jump into the tips, let's understand why this is so important. When you think in English, your brain starts forming sentences directly in the language. That means you don't waste time translating and your fluency improves dramatically.
Exactly. You respond faster, your pronunciation becomes smoother, and your confidence grows. You stop worrying about grammar all the time and start focusing on communication.
It's the same way children learn their first language, by hearing, thinking, and speaking directly in it. No translation, just pure understanding through repetition and experience.
So the goal is to train your brain to do the same thing with English. Don't worry, it's not difficult. It just takes consistent practice and a few smart techniques, which we're going to share now. Tip 1. Visualize situations in English.
Let's begin with one of the most effective techniques, visualizing situations in English. This means using your imagination. Picture yourself doing something, like going to the store, ordering coffee, or getting ready in the morning, and describe what's happening in English.
For example, instead of thinking मुझे देर हो रही है, think I'm running late. Or instead of मुझे coffee चाहिए, think I want a cup of coffee.
This helps your mind automatically connect English with your real life. It's like living in English, even if you're in another country.
Exactly. Visualization builds a natural connection between thought and language, and you can do it anytime, even silently, while walking, working, or waiting for the bus.
Tip 2. Describe things around you. Our second tip is simple but powerful. Describe what you see around you in English. Right now, for example, look at your surroundings. Maybe you're at home, sitting on a sofa. Think to yourself, the sofa is comfortable, or the fan is making noise.
These little self-conversations in your mind help you build instant connections between real things and English words.
Yes, you start thinking naturally, not translating word by word, but using English directly. Over time, your brain starts switching automatically to English whenever you describe something.
Tip 3. Stop translating.
This next tip is the biggest challenge for most learners. Stop translating.
When you think in your native language and then translate, you lose flow. English has its own structure, rhythm, and word order, so literal translation doesn't always work.
For example, a sentence in Urdu like "Mujhe thand lag rahi hai" doesn't directly translate word for word into English. You'd simply say, "I'm cold."
Exactly. So to think in English, you must accept that each language has its own way of expressing thoughts. Focus on meaning, not translation. Tip 4. Immerse yourself in English. One of the easiest ways to train your mind is immersion. Surround yourself with English everywhere.
Listen to English podcasts, watch movies, follow English YouTubers, or read short articles online. Even when you don't understand every word, your brain is still learning.
Yes, exposure is key. The more English you hear, the more patterns and sentence structures your brain absorbs subconsciously.
And don't worry if you don't have much time. Even 15 minutes a day of active listening can make a huge difference in your fluency.
Tip 5. Talk to yourself in English. I love this one. Talk to yourself in English. It may sound funny, but it's super effective.
You can do it quietly or out loud. Describe what you're doing, like, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm making breakfast, I'm sending an email.
By doing this daily, you're practicing fluency, pronunciation, and thinking all at once. And there's zero pressure because no one's listening.
It's like being your own English coach.
Tip 6. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Another very important thing, don't be afraid of mistakes.
Yes, every mistake is a sign that you're learning something new. If you never make mistakes, it means you're not challenging yourself enough.
Language learning is like exercise. You only get stronger by practicing and pushing your limits.
So instead of feeling embarrassed, celebrate your progress. Each time you think in English, even for 1 minute, you're getting better.
Tip 7. Use flashcards. Flashcards are a small but powerful tool.
Write English words or short sentences on one side and their meanings on the other. Review them daily, on your phone or paper.
This trains your memory and helps new words become part of your thinking vocabulary.
And if you use them regularly, you'll notice that you start recalling English words faster, without translation. Tip 8. Write in English every day. Writing is thinking on paper.
Exactly. Start a small journal or diary in English. It doesn't have to be perfect, just write a few lines about your day.
Like, I met my friend today. We had coffee. It was fun. Simple sentences help you practice sentence structure and tenses naturally.
Over time, you'll see real progress. Your thoughts will start coming in English automatically as you write.
Tip 9. Expand your vocabulary.
The more words you know, the easier it is to think in English.
Yes, but don't just memorize random words. Focus on vocabulary related to your daily life.
If you're a student, learn study-related words. If you're working in an office, focus on business English.
That way, your new words become practical, something you actually use in daily thinking and speaking. Tip 10. Speak with others. The next step is speaking with real people.
You can join language exchange apps, online groups, or chat with friends who also want to learn English.
Speaking regularly helps your brain switch into English mode. You'll notice that with every conversation, your mind translates less and thinks more directly.
Tip 11. Think before you speak. Before speaking, take a second to form the sentence in your mind.
This helps you train your brain to process English thoughts first, which is the ultimate goal.
At first, it might feel slow, but with time, it becomes instant. Your brain learns to skip translation completely.
That's when you'll realize you're no longer learning English, you're living it. Let's quickly review the key points. Visualize in English. Describe things around you. Stop translating. Immerse yourself in English. Talk to yourself. Don't fear mistakes. Use flashcards. Write every day. Expand vocabulary. Speak with others. Think before you speak.
If you follow these steps daily, your brain will naturally start thinking in English, just like a native speaker.
And that's it for today's episode. We hope you found these tips helpful.
If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Mr. English Touch, and share it with your friends who are also learning English.
Thinking in English takes time, but with practice, you'll soon find yourself speaking more confidently and naturally.
Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, small daily steps lead to big results.
Thanks for listening.
See you in the next episode. And until then, keep thinking in English.